Ryobi's now cut the cord on their 2000 PSI Whisper Series pressure washer. Let's check it out. There's one feature that's real important to me with this pressure washer. I haven't even opened the box yet to see if it has it, but we're gonna find out. Now we're outside. I took all the items out of the box right here, and I have the instructions. So the cool thing is it's only 6 steps to getting this assembled. First time assembly. I think I can figure it out without the instructions, but we want to make sure we're doing it right. All right, so now we have everything assembled, ready to hook the water hose up to it. So we'll do that first, and then we're going to test the siphon. So this is really cool. So if you want to bring this somewhere where you don't have water with you, I'll give you some examples where I think this is going to work really handy. So I've tested some other electric pressure washers, and some just have a removable end like this. But what I like about it is when you install that, you can change out the turbo nozzle. It does come with that. This is something that I use all the time, so I'm glad to see that. This is a 25-degree tip. That's one that I use all the time. And what I'm hoping that these are a universal type tip. I don't see a 0 degree that just shoots, like a jet stream. That has this blue one right here. This is for soap. And then this is an adapter that you have to put on. So when you go to use this hose right here, this adapter helps to siphon the water up. All right, so I make sure everything is snug. I don't have any detergent in there yet. Okay, sorry, go ahead and turn the water on, please. I got the 25-degree tip. I have to insert that real quick. Whoop. Yep, like to just run some water through that first. Get the air out. All right, so if you take a look under here, we have 2 40-volt batteries right here. These are 4 amp hour. These are ready to go. So the fast blink right there says the power save is while it's not in use. That's what's going on right now. A slow blink means you have a low battery. So right here is the power select. So it's solid. So right now it's at 2000 PSI, what it's rated for. Push it again. A fast blink is 1500 PSI. And a slow blink, then you're at 1000 PSI. So I think for the most part, just about everybody's going to want to use 2000 PSI, but maybe if you're just lightly rinsing something off and you're not wanting to go through much water, then I guess you'd probably want to dial it down a little bit. But let's go back up to 2000. All right, so here we go. I'm going to set this down in the ground in a minute, but I just want to first just see how it works. So we have the 25-degree, everything's hooked up. I have a little bit of memory going on in there. Oh yeah, got a little bit of air in there. That seems very typical with most pressure washers. The first minute or so that you use it, it has to get some of those air bubbles out. Let me try the soap tip. This right here tends to let a lot of water out at once. Interesting, this is plastic. All the other ones, they're metal with plastic on it. Okay, let's try the soap one. Yeah, that looks pretty typical. All right, so this is definitely my favorite. I'll probably just keep this on here most of the time. And I have an area right over here we're gonna clean up on the sidewalk with this right here. So hopefully this works well. Ah, yeah. All right, I think I got the lens wet. Here's an area that we're going to test out with the turbo nozzle. The dogs, for some reason, like to dig right there and lay. It's like the cool spot because the sun is actually coming from this direction and they get a lot of protection during the day. But when they dig, they tend to make a mess on the sidewalk. We had a lot of rain the other night and I took a push broom to try to clean this and it's just caked on there. So the push broom didn't work. So we're gonna see if the pressure washer can clean that up. Yes, this is one of the guilty parties right here. I think we're good. All right, so I think that's about as clean as it's going to get today. We need to let some of this stuff dry off. I probably should put some pea stone in here, some crushed stone. I think that would work really well in between each square right here. That would keep the mud from coming up. Okay, so far I'm really happy with the results that I'm getting with this. I like how quiet it is. That's very nice. So there's some times where I can recall being on vacation and they, like around a pool, they brought a pressure washer out and they decided to start spraying the fences. And when you're going on vacation, you're trying to relax around a pool, the last thing you want is this loud gas pressure washer going. So here's one thing I was just thinking. I'm not sure if this will take some other tips. So I'm gonna go to one of my other pressure washers, see if that 0 degree fits this. So this is the 0 degree, if you can see that. And it looks like it's going to fit. I think it's a universal size. So let's check this out. All right, I'm excited about that. Oh yeah, there we go. Once in a while you really need that power, and that's going to work well. That just the fact that you can do that. All right, let's put the turbo nozzle back on, see if we can even that out. All right, in just a matter of a real short time, it's nice you can clean that sidewalk. I'm not sure how well you can see it from that angle. See the area I just cleaned right there on the sidewalk? All right, so now we're going to be testing out the foam blaster. I'm really hoping this works out well. I have a car right here that I'm borrowing that's a little dirty at the moment, and I know you're not supposed to wash cars in direct sunlight. We have some clouds moving in, so we're going to first hook this up to the pressure washer, and by that time we can start on this right here. All right, so this is what comes in the kit right here. We have to pour the foaming detergent. It's just a small sample, so if I like this, I'm gonna keep buying more. But you can get foam blaster detergent all types of places. Ooh, a little windy out. So you can see right here you have off and you have soap. So when we're ready to go, we'll throw it onto the soap. This car is sitting underneath a serviceberry tree and all the leaves have fallen on it. So I think we're gonna just rinse that off first with the 25 degree tip, and then we're gonna put the foam on it. All right, we're gonna test this out. All right, sign off. There we go. All right, so if you're wondering what the battery usage was, so I started out with full charged batteries, and now we are down to 2 bars on each one. So I definitely had to rinse it quite a long time. So that just gives you an idea how that works. Oh great, now the rain's moving in. All right, well, I'm gonna take a minute to show you how you put this in storage. So Ryobi recommends that you use a pump protector like this right here. So this is what I'm going to do. So I just picked this up at Home Depot, and this is going to connect back here. I normally use a pump protector that has a can with a tube on it, so foam, but I think this is going to work just as well. So you screw that in there, and now as I squeeze it, we should see some of the green liquid coming out the front. There's water coming out right now. Oh yeah, there's some green. All right, so it didn't really require that much. There's still a lot of this left. So I think this is going to be a good choice for a lot of off and on use of the pressure washer. Oakley, do you approve of this? That's a yes. All right, so what I'm going to do, since the weather is not cooperating at the moment, I'm going to make a couple of YouTube shorts showing a couple other features of this right here, like the siphon action where you can hook it up to a fresh water supply, like a 5-gallon bucket of clean water. So I'm going to show that, and then if there's some other suggestions that you have or questions, maybe I can answer that in a video as well. So if you enjoyed this video and want to see some other ones, I have a short playlist right here of some other items I think you're going to like. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so, because we got more videos coming out soon.